Hello, everybody. It's really a dicey time we found ourselves in. The world is talking about this pandemic, COVID-19, coronavirus, and I actually was believing that it was something that was going to pass away, um, just like that, because I also saw some kind of conspiracy behind the formation of the virus and was looking at the history behind um, the formation of the virus because I saw a novel a novel that was written in the 80s, a fiction novel that was written in the 80s by Dean Koontz, The Eyes of Darkness, right? The Eyes of Darkness was a novel written in the 80s that specifically talked about a virus that was going to spread, that was going to start in the city of Wuhan in China. Specifically talked about it, and I was like, okay, if that is the case, and they said that in the other chapters of the novel, it was said that the virus was going to disappear as just as it came, and it's going to be a global pandemic, and it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse than I think than the Ebola in Africa. So what we are seeing right now is actually what was written in the book. So this first strain seems not to be affecting Africans. I think not affecting Africans, but I think that going by the pattern of global pandemic, the various pattern of global pandemic in 17 the 17th century. There was a plague in France and it killed about 100,000 persons. Uh, 18th century, that's 1820 precisely, 1820. You see, 1720, um, global global pandemic. It was a plague in France. It killed about 100,000 people. And in 1820 again, cholera broke out and it killed about 100,000 persons. In 19th century, 1920 precisely, influenza came and it killed over 100 million people. Now, this is 2020. I don't think it's going to stop at 300 because I think as of now it's about 300 or so that has that have died. So um, I just believe that this is a game that somebody is playing with us, with humanity somewhere, because these coincidences are too coincidental to be coincidence. they are too they are too they are too precise. How can something be happening every 100 years and nothing is being done to stop it, and it just happen and it happens and it kills people? Somebody somewhere is probably using this type of things to control population or to toy with man. And what's going to happen this 2020? From all indication, a lot of things are going to stop because I started thinking now. People will not want to go. China, they've stopped production. They've closed a lot of their production line, and a lot of people's supply in their country depends on importation from China. And when the production have stopped, uh, we are going to have a shortage of a lot of stuff, including phones. Phones are going to be expensive. Um, Many other things that China produce will be expensive. Now, I think that they said they suspended Spanish La Liga. Okay, it has gone to sport, and NBA. I think NBA is being suspended too. So there's going to be a global financial crisis. I think Nigeria right now, price of oil, price of crude have gone below what was budgeted for in the annual budget. So we are going to be running short of budget, of money to fund our budget, and globally The market is going to be down. A lot of things are going to go down, and ultimately, a lot of people are going to die. Right now, I think the first, I think that what I think is that they are going to reinforce, because somebody is joking with us somewhere. They're going to reinforce this virus. They're going to have it. It's going to have a type 2, type 3, type 4 strain that is going to be tested on black people, on Africans, because let's say the first one, not the key people, they kill only Chinese people. Mm? So this one, the next one they're going to make on that they are going to bring is going to be deadlier, and is going to affect black people. 100 persons died in 1920. 100 million persons died in 1920. So we're looking at another like 100 million persons going to die in 2020. 100 million. We're just in 300. And you know why it's this 100 million is possible, or more is going to be possible, because 1920 is quite different from today, because people are moving a lot these days. A lot of mode of transportation, a lot of trade, a lot of meeting and contacting with meeting with and contacting people, and the fact that in Africa we don't have good medical facilities is going to also play negatively on Africans. So a large chunk of the debt is going to be experienced in Africa, and Nigeria being one of the most populous black people, we are going to have a very large chunk of people that are going to die. I talk and small because die matter no, but they talk, they shout. People go die away for this coronavirus thing. Uh, and there is basically nothing we can do about it. Because right now there's no cure for it, or they have found cure, but the cure now you go hard to get, because who will buy? Because another set of people, money no go dey to take buy the thing. We can't sell our oil. I think they said about five cheap load of oil. How many load of oil is on the IC, and nobody to buy them. So where do we get money to even maybe subsidize for poor people? So we are in for a long ride in this coronavirus COVID-19 situation, finding ourselves in this year. So what do we do? We are used to prayers. Those that are praying should be praying. Those that are using salt should use salt. Salt is also a very good preservative. Learn to wash your hands almost all the time. Doesn't mean that don't touch your eyes, don't touch your ears, don't touch your face, don't touch your mouth. I don't really touch my nose. I'm used to touching my nose. And maybe we are all going to die. I don't know yet. So, but in case we are going to die, I'm just going to make this video that somebody is joking with us. 100 years, people are just going to die. People are just going to develop biological weapon, start killing people. I don't know. Sad that we are helpless in this situation. So aside maybe hoping that somebody can find a cure, and then maybe somebody can develop a vaccine, and we try to maintain good hygiene, and God helping us, I think we are going to have 100 million deaths. with COVID-19.